So let's do a video on the truth about refilling these little propane cylinder bottles, because there's a lot of baloney out there, and I've been doing this for close to 15 years. I made my own adapter the very first time because there wasn't anything available, and I was a cheap bastard and hated working on this, or spending the money on these. And so I went to Ace and pieced together an adapter, and don't have it available right now because I just got done moving, and my garage is a flipping disaster. So you will see a whole bunch of these pieces of shit, and there's no other language for them, on the internet. Okay, and when you read about these, people say, oh, if you will take and freeze your bottle first, you'll get more in there, blah, 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 bullshit. Okay, so the only way to properly refill these is, number one, your propane bottle needs to be upside down because you need liquid, not gas. Number two, if you were to use one of those and you've got your propane bottle on and it screws in upside down like this, okay, there's no room to do the next requirement to get these to fill properly. Number one, you've got to be able to get to that little valve right there. Number two, it's next to impossible to work with. But even if you were to get lucky and get this valve clocked upright every single time on that adapter, you're still not getting a true full tank. So I just bought this one because I was almost out of bottles, so that's all empties. I've filled a couple, but they were all empties, and camping season's coming quick. So I bought this on Amazon for $18, and I like this one. It's like my second prototype. It has a shut-off valve at the thing. So with your bottle screwed in, you're going to turn your valve on, and I don't know if you can get to hear it, but you'll hear and you can feel the bottle bubbling. It's the fluid filling into it. And you'll allow this to continue to happen until the burgling stops. At which point, and this is going to be tricky to do, take a pair of needle nose pliers, and a lot of times you have to kind of grind them and stuff to get them to fit. But you are going to, let's see if I can get this done one-handed properly, because as always, there's nobody else around. You're going to reach into this valve, and you're going to pull it. And let it snap closed. Again, it's going to start burgling, and that's the fluid filling back up in here. And you're going to let it continue to burgle until it stops. Okay, so my burgling stopped again. Reach in, pull it, let it snap, let it burgle, and wait till the burgling and fluid transfer has stopped. Reach in, do it again. Again, let it snap. So the first time that the burgling stopped is where you would have ended up with the fluid on the straight adapter. That's all you would have ended up in your cylinder. Maybe, if you were lucky, a third full. See it starting to spurt like that? Make sure that you snap it. Let it finish burgling, and you have 100% full propane bottle that will last you a very long time. It's actually probably beyond full of what the original manufacturers sent them out. If you leave them in the sun, expect that this valve is going to, it's a pressure release valve. It's designed to let pressure out. So if you leave these sitting out in the sun and they're this full, they will be, you will have them bleed off. But after this, that is a very full bottle, and this is the right way to refill these propane bottles. The straight adapters are a waste of your time and money.